I usually script my vlogs, but I just feel like talking right now and I'm not going to be doing that. I had my first class today for philosophy, and he mentioned that he's going to be doing a talk in October about moral perfection, and I've thought a lot about moral perfection and if it is even achievable, which I personally think it is not, and I kind of want to talk about that here a little bit and hear what you guys think about it. In my opinion, morality is just a really difficult thing to define in general because it's sort of an abstract thing and different people feel differently about what morals are, and how to be good or bad and ethical questions are just so confusing, and that comes up all the time. It's not as black and white as a science is. Though if you've heard any of the speeches in the Republican National Convention, that you know that science isn't very black and white to them either and can be argued non-objectively as well. But that's a topic for a different video. Here's where the thing gets me. Like, if you're not spending all of your time and all of your money and all of your resources to try to help people that really need it, that you can help, then are you being immoral? Like, how much money did I spend on a laptop? Let's say I spent $1,000 on a laptop. You can save someone's life with $1,000. You can completely change the course of their life with $1,000, but I didn't even think about that. I chose to buy a laptop instead. And does that make me a bad person? Probably does. When I tell them, hey, I just bought this new laptop, people are like, wow, you're a dick. Why didn't you send that money to someone in the Congo and, like, help build a shelter where women can get surgery because they've been raped, because that is a thing that happens a lot in the Congo? And I would have been like, yeah, you're right. I should have done that. But nobody thinks it's normal, which sucks. If you tell somebody you did that, they'll actually think you're kind of weird. They'll think you're awesome, perhaps. I would think you're awesome, but they wouldn't see that as normal. Normal is spending money on yourself, or like people immediately around you, like a relative or a friend or something. Helping strangers who are in a really shitty situation isn't normal in our society, or in most societies really, and that should change. I mean, right? Shouldn't it? It almost seems logical to think of others before yourself when you yourself are currently in a pretty good situation, and it probably won't change for worse if you don't spend that money on yourself, or you don't spend all of your time thinking about how to better yourself instead of how you can make someone's life better, how you can keep someone from dying, essentially. I mean, I make myself feel better by talking about these things and occasionally donating, let's say to the Equality for the Win, or if you do a loan for Kiva, those things make you feel better about yourself, and you are helping, but are you helping as much as you could be? No, you're not. So, does that make me a bad person? Does that make you a bad person? Please leave comments below. I don't know if I actually made any points in this video or if I said anything relevant, but these are just thoughts that are going in my head, so I thought I would put it up here. Goodbye. Stay awesome.